What's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel. I'm back with a banger. Like always, that's all I drop, bangers. And if y'all enjoy this type of videos, make sure you like and comment and all that stuff. And with that being said, let's get right into it.
This very strange video is circling the internet. It was supposed to be this very strange phenomena happening in the middle of the ocean. A couple of people inside of a boat captured it on camera. I'm going to show you guys the entire video. Some people are relating this to underwater volcanoes, but I'm not exactly sure if this is the case. So I'm going to show you guys a video. You tell me what you think is going on. Check this out. Pay attention, look at the size of this thing. Look at this over here.
Is that a whale?
What's going on here, guys? What is your take?
Shit, to be honest, that kind of looked like an upside down boat, but it also kind of looked like a whale. But that'd be a really big whale, wouldn't it?
Simpsons' predictions, or should we say plans, for 2023 are downright chilling. In an episode from 1998, the show hinted at an economic crisis, nuclear war, and the death of the leader of the United States, all happening in the same year. The episode in question, titled Bart to the Future, shows a glimpse into the future where Lisa Simpson has become the President of the United States. In a conversation with her staff, Lisa mentions the previous administration, headed by President Biden, left behind a budget crunch and quite a bit of a mess. Later in the episode, a news broadcast reports on a nuclear skirmish with an unspecified country, leading to mass destruction and chaos. While the idea of a nuclear war and economic crisis is frightening enough, of course we can only hope that these predictions from The Simpsons do not come true. But it's hard to ignore the show's track record of foreseeing major events, making us wonder what else they might have predicted for the future. To unlock secrets of humanity, visit our profile for a free...
I mean, y'all know, we already know The Simpsons is always on point with everything they say. They really are.
We look at their rockets. This is how they claim they get into outer space, is these rockets. Their rockets never go straight up. Every single rocket launch from a government space agency, you'll notice, follows a parabolic curve. It goes up, it reaches a peak, but what they do is as the rocket starts coming back down, they make sure that it goes down over the ocean, out of the way of any curious observers. Anyone can see it coming back down to Earth, asks, hey, how come the rocket's not going up anymore? Well, it's going around the curvature of the Earth, is what they tell us. So every single rocket, the reason that it follows a parabolic curve, they say, is because it's going around the curvature of the Earth. The real reason is they can't get up any higher than that.
I'm trying to tell you, the only thing that's been to space is your imagination.
They tell us that the Earth is a sphere. They show us pictures of a sphere, of a circle. It's a perfect circle. And then they come out and they say, well, it's actually an oblate spheroid. Oh, what's that? Well, it's a sphere that's flattened at both poles, so it's more of an oval shape. It actually bulges out south of the equator, as well as being flattened at the poles. So it's more pear-shaped.
So it's not actually a sphere. It's oblate. And officially it's an oblate spheroid. That's what we call it. But not only that, it's slightly wider below the equator than above the equator. A little chubbier. A little chubbier. Yeah. Chubby's a good word. It's like pear-shaped.
So now it's pear-shaped. So why are all of these official NASA photos and videos showing perfect spheres when it's actually an oblate spheroid or a pear-shaped spheroid? They can't get their story straight. The reason they keep changing it is that to fit the model, they have to change the shape of the Earth. South of the equator is larger than north of the equator because lines of longitude that just extend outwards, they don't contract back. So they concede that in their pair model. They say, well, the side bulges out south of the equator. It's bigger south of the equator. Yeah, it is, because it's flat. But instead of admitting that, they just, make tweaks to their model as time goes on. They say that the ball Earth tilts back 23.5 degrees. That's another tweak they made because we can see Polaris, which is right over the North Pole, from 23.5 degrees south latitude. Shouldn't be able to see that on a ball. So they just tilt the Earth back and then okay, now you can see it. And so they come up with explanations in reverse like this. Damage control, reverse engineered explanations. We look at their rockets. This is how they.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, that's pretty interesting. Obviously, everybody's got their own opinion. None of us really know what's going on, so none of us have been to outer space. So I mean, that's really the only way to know. But let me know what y'all think in the comments. Let me know your opinion on that. You think the Earth is flat, or do you think it's a ball?
What the fuck?
What? Nah. Nah, that's weird. Okay, that last one, clearly the lady started walking as the other lady in front of her was walking and it blocked her off. A lot of these are just like the one with the bikes. I think those were just twins. I mean, come on, that's not really rocket science. There's a lot of twins out here. The guy that disappeared mid-video, I mean, that definitely looked like a really bad edit. I don't know. I'm not an editor, you know, but I think that looked pretty fake to me. But let me know what you guys think.
I got a conspiracy theory.
It honestly blows my mind how nobody is talking about this. Russia made a terrifying underwater discovery that changes everything.
The discovery and thinking about the probability of it being an actual crashed UFO or not until the Ocean X team gave the information that confirmed the crashed UFO. Stefan Hogeborn, a professional diver with Ocean X, confirmed it when he said that the crashed UFO still works. He said anything electric out there, including satellite phones as well, stopped working when we were above the object.
Bro, I watched the video about this and they're literally claiming that they discovered a crashed UFO underwater.
UFO, also known as the Baltic Sea Anomaly, is its striking resemblance to the Star Wars Millennium Falcon.
Bro, what do you guys think about this? And whether this is real or not, you have to admit that the ocean holds plenty of mysteries that are yet to be discovered.
Yeah, we already know. I don't know. I haven't seen any pictures. I mean, you keep saying they found it, but where are the pictures at? I believe it though. I mean, shit. I seen a UFO in person myself, so I believe it.
A lot of Christians will not listen to Taylor Swift anymore. They believe she's crossed a line, she's doing way too much demonic shit. There's a really interesting new crazy conspiracy theory about one of her songs in particular. Craziest conspiracy theory ever about Taylor Swift is that she is the rejuvenated clone of the high priestess of the Church of Satan, Zena Loved. Their lips, nose, eyes look identical. They both happen to have the same fixation of snakes and snake handling. And it's insane because they're both renowned singer-songwriters. Like, that's their main job. Each of them, they have too much in common. Now, in 2023, there's definitely been an uptick in the amount of demonic symbolism in Taylor Swift's music videos and songs. This amazing Christian TikToker, Karu, got millions of likes for saying,
Here's why I don't listen to Taylor Swift anymore as a Christian.
his theory that he talks about specifically is about the Willow music video where
I don't judge. Sometimes I do, but I try not to. I don't know. I'm just saying. That's the first time I ever seen a man that actually listened to Taylor Swift. I don't know.
there's this string attached to her piano, and anytime someone hears her play music, they get entranced and obsessed with her. They want to be by her. And his whole point was that people get so obsessed with Taylor to the point where they're almost worshiping her like she has their soul or something. In the video, she's on her ritualistic witch ceremony shit. He thinks all those oars represent people's souls who are obsessed with Taylor. And she follows that string right back to her piano because that's what gets people to be obsessed with her. That's where her power lies.
That's it. I feel like that's every every artist, I don't know if y'all noticed, especially like Bad Bunny and like the big artists like Drake, Taylor Swift, all those like really, really big artists. I don't know if y'all noticed, but people literally worship these other people like they're gods. Like they're getting worshipped like they're gods just because they're rich. Is really in your face. A lot of people just don't notice.
They're not prosthetics. They're my bones. They come out when I'm inspired. They've always been inside of me. But I have been waiting for the right time to reveal to the universe who I truly am, Lady Glogger. My placenta. My mum found in my basement, crushed up, and made into a necklace that I wear every day to improve my psychic abilities, Kasha.
Okay.
I used to have a folder called Demons that had pictures with all the screen caps in it. But then weird things started happening to me, so I deleted it. Ariana Grande.
Grand?
I love the smell of diapers. I even like when they're wet, and you smell them all warm like a baked good, Sarah Jessica Parker. They're not...
Okay. That last one was kind of out there. That's kind of wild. That was not really scary, but more disturbing. Like too much information. Like that's the type of shit you don't tell other people. Weird. That was a weird thing to say.
You are being lied to because no one has ever been in space. Let me explain. Some propose a theory that suggests space exploration has never happened due to a concealed barrier enveloping our planet. Beyond this barrier, they propose there's no open space or vacuum. Instead, there's water. It may seem far-fetched, but in 1962, the US government detonated several nuclear bombs in the atmosphere, officially as a test of how the atmosphere responds to such explosions, as they want us to believe. However, some argue that they were, in fact, trying to breach this invisible barrier. Interestingly, this project was named Operation Fishbowl. This theory gains support from the observation that many have noticed stars appearing to shimmer or twinkle, as if seen through a liquid substance, when observed with the naked eye or through a camera. Enthusiasts of rocketry have also pointed out that the rockets we've launched seem to encounter an unseen ceiling, producing an effect akin to what you'd witness in water. Share your thoughts in the comments. You are being lied.
The Book of Enoch that the Catholic Church removed from the Bible in 1611. That basically tells you about the spiritual structures that are on the planet. It gives you the history of the Anunnaki, the Nephilim, the fallen angels, all of it, including some of the extraterrestrial technology that humanity was using.
At this point, it shouldn't come as a surprise at what the Catholic Church has been doing behind our backs, and how so little we know it has done. Do you think what is being said is credible? Put your ideas below. TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Now, the Sumerians wrote all about this, and we're told it's fantasy. It's absolute history. The Chaldeans, a lot of which we don't have because it's all been hidden, all these things that we do today have been around for 25, 35,000 years. It's just that what happens is when humanity gets to a place where we're ready to break free from the controllers, and what they do is they hit us with fear. They will create a scenario which puts us into a space of fear, and what that does is that it drops our frequencies back down.
That's true. If y'all believe in the frequency stuff, is definitely real. And I can say that because I've done mushrooms before, and I feel like that shit is so real. Like you listen to a type of music, it's a different frequency from, like, let's say like you listen to like Bob Marley, that's a completely different frequency from listening to like Lil Wayne or something, like that's just, it's different and you feel it, especially when you're on some type of drug like that. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't like it. It was a bad experience, but at the same time it opened my eyes for sure. But yeah, frequencies are definitely real.
It's one of the most evil, vicious Navy bases in the history of the planet. They do stuff that would make like Santa Claus. Diego Garcia.
So
wait.
Sorry.
Diego Garcia. That's where that first Malaysian plane is. That's where it landed. It had 4 scientists on it. Huh? 20 scientists, but 4 had filed for patents. It was Malaysia, but they worked out of Austin, Texas, for Texas Instruments. And the ones behind that plane was Texas Instruments, the government, and Boeing, who made the plane. And everybody is stupid enough to believe that a plane almost a block long can just disappear. With the electronics we have, next generation of cars will come out, there'll be no driver. So we got 4 of those top scientists that had filed for patents worth $400 billion. And then here's a friend of yours who's with us. So 5 of us filed for patents. If we die before the patent is granted, then your brother, who wasn't on the plane with us, he owns them all. So those 4 scientists, and the 5th person was the Carlyle Group. They own them all now. The patent was granted 3 days after the plane was missing. Wow. It's one of the most evil.
Wow, that's something none of us probably ever heard about. That's kind of crazy. Now it's got me a little curious. I'm not gonna lie. It did seem weird, like he said, a plane that's the size of a soccer a soccer field. We're in the 21st century with all the technology and tracking and all this shit we got, and that shit just disappeared like that, like out of thin air. And they still haven't found it? Come on, bro. Come on.
Did you know The Simpsons predicted a dark winter of 2023, an episode from season 33 that aired in January 2023, apparently foreshadowing something called a dark winter coming to America? In the episode plot, the Simpson family finds themselves snowed in at home as a massive winter storm blankets Springfield. However, news reports indicate the freezing weather is not limited to just their town, but much of the United States is experiencing record cold temperatures, snowfalls, and dangerous ice storms. Grocery stores' shelves are empty as people are ordered to shelter at home. More intriguing is that the episode aired only a few months before winter 2023-2024. Could it be predictive? Even more unsettling is that dark winter is a term previously used by government officials and pandemic experts to describe a hypothetical crisis scenario involving a combination disaster. Dark winter was a term from after 9/11, picturing a U.S. smallpox attack. Now, with COVID, high costs, food and energy shortages, social fights, and worse weather from climate.
Yeah, this is kind of old, but still pretty accurate.
Welcome back to the Grammies, everybody. You know, when you equal a record, there's no way you don't get to hold your Grammy. Welcome back to the Grammys, everybody. You know, when you equal a record, there's no.
I'm not saying Jay-Z's a saint, but I mean, come on. Really? That's not blood. Blood would definitely look thick, not see-through. That's wine for sure. But I don't put it past him at all.
So there's a conspiracy.
Wonka picked Charlie to win even before he got the candy bar. The entire world.
Most of y'all know how I feel about my neighborhood, right?
Woman vanishes into thin air.
They don't like human beings. In their history, in their teachings, the Andromedans say that they were taught that this universe was here for them, that they were left here and told it was theirs to rule. But when they started traveling, they ran across other races, and they were able to conquer many of those races. And how they've conquered those races was through genetic altering. Now, our government, the United States government, the world government, the New World Order, whatever you want to call it, wants to implant everybody.
Do you think what he is saying sounds credible or just a bunch of lies made for entertainment? Mind you, this was filmed in the 90s, and it has been almost 30 years since this was filmed. Put your idea in the comments below if this sounds credible or not. TikTok, this is for entertainment purposes only.
Extraterrestrials They can't be bothered with that stuff. Those are toys. That's not permanent. You can always lose the hand. It can always burn out. You could always die. And extraterrestrials, they don't value gold or silver. They value genetics. So what they do is they will come in, conquer a race, and genetically alter it. And it is the genetics that they put inside these races that alters their frequency, their sound, their thoughts, everything about them. Apparently the Greys were much more human-looking at one time. They, as a race, were captured approximately 893,000 years ago. According to Mornay, the first thing they did was they slaughtered almost all of the women. The reason they do that is to control the birth process. And what they did was they started to genetically alter the women, the females of that race, so that all the children born after that were genetically altered.
Wake the fuck up, people.
Conspiracy theories or anything, but check this out. So I saw this video.
Did you see they just did some weird law with house insurance in California? Yeah, they removed house insurance out there. State Farm is pulling out of that market. I don't feel like something massive is going to happen.
And not even 2 minutes later, this text message pops up. Pause to read.
What does it say? It says, California subscribers, there are safety measures you can take in anticipation of emergencies and disasters, and a list of efforts T-Mobile is taking to keep our network operational during such events. Oh, facts. And I know y'all remember they sent out the little like test Amber Alert or whatever. It's weird stuff.
Wait a minute. Lily, go sit with your brother.
They already been telling us, bro. Pay attention. Stop sleeping on my videos.
It's not just California. It's the whole goddamn world is going to shit. I met this guy in Yellowstone. This crazy guy, but he's been right about everything that's happened so far. And he said the government is building these ships, spaceships. I don't know what, but something. Ships? Yeah, places where we can be safe. He knows where they are. He's got a map. Kate, you gotta just trust me on this, okay? Guys.
Bro, pay attention. Pay attention. Stating what, right? Let me show you. Look this map up. Why do y'all think that they're just letting people rob stores in California right now? Like, why do y'all think people have been escaping and building bunkers and shit like that? I mean, y'all see what it say? They been telling us, bro. Literally. I just need y'all to understand, y'all, that there's a reason why California been on the map lately, bro. With all this shit going
on. I don't know. I mean,
check this out. I've been trying.
I don't know. We've been hearing a lot about California apparently. So, shit. If y'all live in California, get on out and find you somewhere else to live.
Check this out. I've been trying to tell y'all. Look, so it's good. Okay. Check it out. It's the Earth right here, right? Okay. It's us, right? Hey, make it smile.
Listen to him though. Go ahead, cuz.
Make it smile. Why's Antarctica that big, cuz? Look at the whole fucking world. What's down here? Antarctica. Right. Why's Antarctica that big, cuz? Tell me that. Why can't you even go past it? Let's go back. This is where we stay at. We stay in Florida, right here. Let's zoom out. Okay. Why is that much smoke? Why is that much snow down here, cuz?
That's crazy. And that's being a world map. This just shows
past
that.
And that's right.
Why can't you even go past
and that's right, cuz.
You can't even go past Antarctica, can you?
And that's right. Look, you can see the tides and current shit. What the fuck?
Nah, that's crazy. I'm trying to tell y'all.
Hey, what do y'all think? What do y'all think is What do y'all think is actually going on in Antarctica? Like, do y'all think there's like aliens under there? Y'all think it's like a magical world or something on the other side of the wall? Or what? But let me know in the comments. I'm curious. I want to know what y'all think. I feel like there's something else going on that we don't know about. Definitely. Yep, chemtrails. I think everybody knows. Yes, we're in November 2023. I still don't know what you're talking about, my boy.
As tragic as the recent school shooting was, I just want to point something out that you all can do whatever you want with this information. These are the shoes that the shooter entered the school with. These are the shoes that were on the dead body. As tragic as the recent school shooting was, I just want to point something out that you all can do whatever you want with this information. These are the shoes that the shooter entered the school with. These are the shoes that were on the dead body.
Am I too stupid to understand? Like, what fuck is he talking about? Yeah, those are pretty nice shoes. What about them? Somebody who's hip in the comments, let me know, cause I don't know what he's talking.
Shawty fuck with me cause you know I'm popular. What I'm not saying is that I don't think that.
What the fuck? This shit's changing different shapes, bro. It's just a circle. Look. It's just hovering.
I feel like that's low-key, because a lot of people be seeing stuff like this. I feel like that's a hologram. They're low-key like testing the waters with the holograms and stuff.
2023 has been an interesting year so far, and it's only going to get more interesting. For the ones who don't know, it's a secret society called Skull and Bones, aka Order 322, and they call themselves the Brotherhood of Death as well. As we know, this year is 2023, so you do the gematria, aka the numerology, you get 322 in reverse. A date I want y'all to look out for is March 22nd, because March 22nd, 322, 2023, 322, it's a direct parallel of this number. I know many people know this already, but for the ones who don't know, y'all go look up and research the Skull and Bones Society and just, do some research on that.
I remember they were saying all this stuff in the beginning of the year. And low-key, a lot of fucked up shit did happen this year, but at the end of the day, nothing really like significant happened this year, and the year's already almost over. So, take what y'all will from that.
3 is going to be a year to remember, according to Nostradamus' predictions. According to him, everything we know will be turned upside down next year. In this video, we are going to be talking about Nostradamus' 9 predictions for 2023. Some of these predictions are shocking, and some are just plain strange. But all of them are worth paying attention to. Let us know what your star sign is in the comments below, and whether or not you're looking forward to 2023. So if you're curious about what the future holds, then sit back and enjoy. Want 3 predictions about your life? Claim a free reading using the link below. Number 9. Civil War in America. According to Nostradamus, there is going to be a civil war in the United States in 2023. The first prediction appeared in 1555 in his book, and after that many others predicted this too. According to Nostradamus, in 2023, there will be a great civil war in the United States in which hundreds of thousands of Americans will die. Sides will be chosen, and there will be bloodshed. Civil war will break out between red and blue. As a result, the country will split into two parts. This war is going to break out between the Democrats and the Republicans. It is not clear what the cause of this war will be. But it will be a war that lasts for an extended period of time. And it will be very violent. Number 8. Destruction of the large empire. According to Nostradamus, an Asian empire will be destroyed in 2023. This might be China or Russia. Or maybe even both. But one thing is clear, the Asian empire will go through a huge crisis and, as a result, will be destroyed. This destruction will cause problems all across the planet. This is one of the famous quotes by Nostradamus. It shows that Nostradamus saw something happening in Russia or China. In the verses, Nostradamus says, realms to decay, great bad luck. Apparently, a large empire will fall prey to bad luck and will suffer from a catastrophe. This catastrophe will produce waves of chaos around the whole world. And with that, a superpower country that is currently a large empire will decay and be destroyed. Number 7. Depopulation. Nostradamus predicts that Europe will be hit by a series of nuclear-related conflicts in 20...
Damn, depopulation. That's what Bill Gates was talking about. Shit. Nah, that's a lot of crazy stuff. He was pretty on point with that Russia-China stuff though. And that's crazy because this guy was alive before the United States was even a thing, really. So that's pretty crazy that he predicted that, like on the head, on point for real. But yeah, that's all I got for today. I hope y'all enjoyed. Leave a like, comment, all that stuff if you did. And I'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out.